We have previously discussed the mitzvah of Bikurim, the details of it, how it actually took place. There's 2 points which I would like to focus on today, which one might think are unrelated, but they're very intrinsically related. One of them is that the whole process of the Bikurim giving, offering, from the beginning on, from the traveling to go to Yerushalayim, was with song, with music, accompanied by flute, with joy, with simcha. And the same thing was actually as it was offered. It was again accompanied with musical instruments. The other thing is, when did they start offering the Bikurim? Was when the entire Jewish community had received their apportioned land. Let me explain. It took Yeshua 7 years to conquer the land, and then it took him another 7 years to divide the land. So during 14 years, where some Jews were already in Israel, some of them already received their portion of land, nevertheless, although they cultivated their land and they benefited from the fruit, they couldn't bring the Bikurim. One asks, why? What is Bikurim? My first fruit that I have received, that grow, I want to offer to Hashem, to recognize that everything is coming from Hashem. So why waiting an additional 7 years till everyone can offer it to the Eibishter? But here is the beautiful point. The mitzvah of Bikurim emphasizes 2 aspects. The individual, in other words, the individual where every landowner brings Bikurim from his field, he is thanking God for all the good that he receives, for all the kindness that God bestows upon him. Yet at the same time, Bikurim also emphasizes the tzibur, the community, the collective body of Klal Yisrael. That it is something that we all together enjoy. And the Torah says, how should it be given? V'samachta b'chol ha'tov. I rejoice, says God, that we express, I'm enjoying all the good that you are doing for me. When can enjoyment be real? When does a Jewish person really enjoy all that he has? Is when his brother also has. As long as there's still one Jewish person who didn't receive his portion of land, as long as there is one Jewish person that does not benefit from the blessing of God, that doesn't have yet the produce which he can also bring an offer to God, as long as somebody else is lacking, somebody else is missing something, I cannot rejoice. I cannot come in front of Hashem and say, "V'samachta b'chol ha'tov." I'm rejoicing. No, I'm not rejoicing. My brother is still missing out. Here is also the connection of why this is done starting on Shavuos. Because Shavuos is what? Shavuos was the time when we received the Torah. And as we know, that God waited for every single Jew to be present. We actually came late. The Torah was given to the collective Am Yisrael, while at the same time saying, Onochi Hashem Elokecha, I am God, your God, speaking to the individual, speaking to every single one of us, but every single one of us as we are part of the collective, as we are part of the tzibur. There is the connection between Bikurim. My rejoicing, my offering to Hashem can only be if it is part, an integral part of the entire collectivity, and everybody's enjoying. This is all what Mashiach is all about. Mashiach is coming to gather every single Jew. Lo yidach mimenu nidach. No Jew will be left behind, as Avraham Fried sings so beautifully. Every single Jew, wherever he, she may be, will be found and brought back. How is it happening? What's the main catalyst to have the Geula? Is Avas Yisrael, the appreciation, the unity, the achdus, the oneness with the oneness of the Jewish people, so to say, as a community where each and every one is responsible and appreciates and cares and loves the other. This is what Bikurim, this is what Shavuos, this is what Mashiach, and this brings to the ultimate simcha. As we say by Bikurim, that we rejoice with what you're giving us. So Eibishter, please let us rejoice with the Beis HaMikdash done here now.